Hey dudes, what is up and welcome to another video. And it's been a while. As those of you that followed me for a long time now know, I've been streaming more than I have been uploading videos. And the reason for that is pretty simple. It's easier. Now don't get me wrong, I really enjoy making videos. But as I've stated before, I'm literally about the slowest editor I know. And that's partly because sometimes I put way too much effort into the small things. So it just ends up taking up way too much time. And if I'm playing with a group, I really hate that because that means that I'm taking away time that I could be helping them. I hate the thought that there's farming to be done, and here I am leaving people to do it while I edit videos. That just doesn't sit well with me. Which leads me to my next point. Where have I been? What am I doing? Well, where I've been, I've moved back to 1x. Now, I wasn't really planning on doing this until a later date, but I'm kind of doing a play with the subs type of deal. So I've started up a tribe and I thought it'd be kind of fun to see how far we can get on 1x. It's not going to be easy and it's probably not going to last a very long time, but sometimes it's not the destination that's important. So, why am I making this video now? Well, the reason I'm making this video right now is because I wanted to let you know that I'm doing this series as a video series. And to be fair to the guys that I play with, I don't think it's really fair if I stream what we're doing at the moment. Otherwise, I could be just putting them to the shooting range, essentially. So yeah, for the sake of being fair to everybody, I thought I'd just make this a video series. So that being said, let's just rip straight into the video.
I like killing all the Hyenodons and leaving one, so it's fucking lonely.
Oh, I hate that.
Well, that got fucking dark.
Oh, this bird, he said the exact same thing. Looks up. Where are you going? He's over here, by the way. He's over by the swamp. Wait, was that you texting you? What the fuck? Where's your text? Where's your text? Wow. You fucking
The disrespect. Oh, excuse me? Apparently you can't shoot off the back of it?
Get back on.
There's a nice ridge that you can go to. Not from here.
There you go. Behind you. So. Get back on.
I'm minding their business. Do you know where the hot spring is?
Yeah.
If you there's like a spine ridge that goes up there. If you go up on top of that, see a bunch of them because they spawn either side of it.
Okay, get back on. Oh, there's
I was
another
about to say
one.
there's one over here.
I think you're good at starting to cool down. Okay, get your way somewhere.
Oh. Where the fuck did these two come from? They weren't even there for me a second ago.
Spawn in.
If you get that one relatively low, I might be able to kill that. That'll be the last one though.
That last one.
Yeah, we'll just get you to beam these other couple up here. We'll just do it by mana. While I've still got the note, might as well. Alright, a little bit of context as to why we're on the island and why we're in the middle of the Redwoods farming metal of all places. The tribe that we're with in this video was actually one of Rogue's friends' tribes, and they just finished setting up a wall in the pack cave, but they either got meshed or didn't check well enough for sleeping bags in there. Some random guy logged on, destroyed their death wall by blowing up the generator, didn't have to soak a single bullet, and dipped with their stuff. I think there was like maybe 6 of them, maybe 2 knew what they were doing, and the leader wouldn't even get on to help them. Most of them didn't even know how to farm properly, hence why they were still doing it on the island, I guess. We felt pretty bad for them, and being that they were Rogue's friends, we sort of hung around and helped them out, teach them how to farm a little bit. But in the end, I kind of wish we really didn't, because it just ended up leading to more drama and ended up causing more problems for us than it was really worth. In the first clip there, you'll see that vault that's next to their little stone 2x2 or whatever it is, and that legit had all their valuable loot in it. And I mean, there was Ascendant Tech railguns, Mastercraft Tech railguns, there was all sorts of stuff in there that really shouldn't have been in the middle of nowhere, with no turret coverage. And later that day, Sin ended up chucking up a second vault on top of it so we could grind up a little bit of things for ourselves while we're here, considering we thought, well, we're taking time out of our day, we might as well get some stuff done for our tribe as well. But not to drag out this section of the video to be too long, but basically, the stuff that Sin had grinded, he left in the top vault and moved all of their stuff into the bottom vault to make sure there was no confusion before we'd even started adding stuff to the top vault. They were fully about to just leave their loot sitting in the vault there in the middle of the redwoods with no coverage. They were quite happy to do that, and I was like, no, this is insane. I wish I had the clip for it, but I wasn't recording everything, I was just recording little clippets because I wasn't planning on making it into a video series to begin with. I was just gonna wait till we got started and then start streaming. But anyway, I took what was ours and uploaded it on my character because I knew for sure that wasn't going to be there in the morning. Like, that's just pure insanity. It's common sense not to leave stuff in a vault in the middle of the redwoods with no turret coverage, no defenses whatsoever. At least hide it. But anyway, upload that stuff. Din logs off for the night. I ended up logging off for the night, obviously, because you can't do much with your character uploaded full of crap. I left them behind our element and stuff from running the bosses that you'll probably see in the next couple clips. And of course, the worst case scenario happens, they got raided again. I mean, what could you expect in the middle of the redwoods, right? So I wake up to an absolute fucking barrage of messages saying that Sin supposedly incited them because they'd been raided by this fucking tribe, which I might add was the same fucking tribe that raided them in the Pack Cave. And mind you, myself and Sin actually had admin rights to the tribe anyway, and Sin was actually killed by one of the raiders that raided them. But anyway, we ended up joining a Discord call with one of them, and I'll show you a couple of clips from the actual video because I was recording the whole conversation, because that's one of the benefits to having me in a tribe is if something important's happened, I'm going to record it, because if something gets said and someone tries to say I didn't say it, I'm going to say bullshit. But I'm not going to show you the whole fucking thing because it goes for quite some time and it did get pretty heated at one stage. But I want you to particularly pay attention to the part where Sin asks him to check the tribe logs.
Going into Pack Cave before you lot decided to open your mouth.
What?
I sat there
The
for 48
basement.
I sat there for 48 hours making a prefab base for Pack Cave, but then after that your leader
don't know
told
what that
me,
means.
listen, your leader, a prefab base is a base that's entirely made and literally just put in a vault ready to place down. I sat there and made that entire base. But then your leader messaged me saying, I don't think you're going to get any help with Pack Cave. So I thought, you know what, never mind. Not building that base anymore, I guess. Pack said that he's not playing anymore. And then Nax says, oh yeah, I want to join body counts. So I was like, sure, okay. So we were under the impression that all of you were joining body counts and leaving your main tribe to come join us. So when I got off last night,
Tribe.
They were the tribe that raided us like yesterday, if you cannot tell by their tribe name. They are literally Box, Pegomax Stacks. I literally just saw one of their members run out of the cave.
That's the same guys that meshed your cave. Pegomastax, that's the one that compound bowed Rogue in the head.
I've never seen any of them, so I have no idea.
Pegomastax and Soul was the other one.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think any of your tribe yesterday contributed to what me and Nax were doing. I asked them multiple times. You can ask Instinct. I asked them multiple times. They refused.
And did some shit with the other blue RG.
What other blue RG?
The one with all the cryos.
The one with all the cryos? No. Parasite took that because he told Smack he was taking it.
Yeah, because Nux got on this morning and sent a picture to this entire Discord with an empty blue RG, and nobody knew about it, so everybody freaked out. And on top of that, the Redwood base got completely destroyed.
No shit, by
Everything was gone.
A Chinese tribe. If you cannot see the text and you don't have the text on, you can tell that
I literally don't even know how to check the fucking log, so I don't know. I had no idea.
Why accuse me if you can't check the log?
Yeah, as I said, I've got some shit from the upper vault, but that was the shit that fucking was Sin and that was doing with baby Nox, and Nox just messaged me and asked about it, so obviously he still knows about it.
Yeah, I thought it was Nux that incited.
Why would he?
Because every time the base got raided, every time the base got raided, he was there. But it's obviously not him. Because now we have proof.
What? You what? Did you just say every time the base got raided, he was there? You want to bet that every time he sat there and defended the base? You lot do not deserve a members like Nux. Not at all.
Yeah, he's pretty good now that I think about it.
Yeah, you lot do not deserve him. After what I've just heard from you, no.
I legit thought it was Nux.
So I pretty much decided to stay out of this conversation for the most part, because I needed to let Singh get out what he had to say. He was obviously pissed off, and rightfully so, because he isn't even exaggerating when he said he stayed there for 48 hours trying to help them get their shit together. He really did stay there that long. Meanwhile, the most their leaders did was log on, have a bit of a look around, then log back off the whole time I was there anyway. And I'm sure you can hear the lack of experience just from this conversation alone. I don't blame the less experienced members for this, because they're only reacting to the information they were given by their leaders. Information I don't even believe they're in a place to give in the first place, considering they were never fucking there to begin with. But yeah, it all calmed down after this, and the leaders did actually admit they were wrong, so I can respect that at least. Best thing you can do if you fuck up is own up to your mistakes, but hopefully they learn from them, because you can't go throwing accusations around like that. It'll end up landing you in some big trouble. As for the guy Nox you hear them talking about, Nox is one of their tribe members that literally did everything for him. He's a new player, but he picked up the game really, really well, and I've got all the time in the world for Nox. And to hear him talk about him like that, with the thought that he might have been the one that incited him. As you can tell, Sin wasn't really impressed with hearing that information, and neither was I. So we offered him to join us, and he did. And I think a few more of their members are joining at some stage. Because, you know, I try to be pretty fair about it. I could have just straight flew off the handle and overreacted, but that's not going to solve anything. I'd rather get it out of the way and talk about it, because if you fly off the handle and overreact, it's going to look like you did do something wrong, when we fucking didn't do anything wrong, clearly. In fact, we probably went above and beyond to help them, and Sin felt like he just got slapped across the face essentially for doing so. But it all got sorted out in the end. The reason I put it in the video is because if it comes out in the future, and I was to just pretend it never happened, then it's going to look worse on my behalf as well, so I'd rather include it in the video, so if it ever does come out, people can say, well, this is the explanation for it. It wasn't just something that was suspiciously swept away. Now continuing on. Single engram was learned. About to sell my soul for a fucking skiff right about now.
I'd jump on the corner for a skiff. Especially with this bag of shit.
Yeah. We'd be able to mine the entire floor and we'd finally get a slot cat.
Yo, Nax, did you hear what happened?
No.
We lost one of the Yankees. The good one.
Oh.
The fucking Bloodstalker wouldn't let it go and it ate it.
No.
Do you want to just go back now?
Oh yeah, I'm heading back. I'm just dragging you over the middle nodes on the way. It would be, like, it's not too bad once you get used to it. It's a bit strange at first, and it's annoying waiting for the, like, cooldown of the pick, but it's alright, like, it's definitely doable.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking, I set these to too low, they wouldn't shut, and I didn't want them staying open, and now they're too low.
Yeah, but I'd rather be like that.
Alright, if you want to work on, like, pushing the middle floor, like, from there over to this way, because this is where the, like,
The lower
hatching...
one or the higher one?
The lower one, because this is where the hatching area is going to be.
Yeah, I can do that.
Chuck it over here somewhere if you want. Make one for raw metal, one for cooked metal, one for wood, one for charcoal. So yeah, make a couple.
That's 4.
Like,
Okay.
just shit that we're going to be using, like gunpowder, spark powder, just make one for like everything. They're cheap enough, so
Yeah.
yeah. Just line them up like along the back here.
On the bottom or
Yeah,
top
on the bottom, and then we'll just stack them up as we need them if need be. Back the trends down. How do we find where it is?
Do we go for a double slot cap instinct?
And it's gonna be hard to get to the transmitter that way though.
No, like
Oh, you're just
no,
gonna
it's
come
like
back.
whips.
I've got a whip.
Okay.
I carry one with me as much as I can in case I get picked.
Yeah, I just didn't think about it.
Doesn't have any colours, but attack with your hands.
Oh no, apparently it's now 100? Fuck knows.
Drop roughly on you, just have a look because I can't see.
Drops below you.
I'll look
Can't
up a
reach
bit.
that.
It's,
I got a whip, actually.
what about this?
Off to the side. Just drop where you're dropping before, I can whip you and it counts it.
We completely, like, just destroyed this area.
Yeah, someone's gonna come down here to do a little bit of metal. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Not a single metal node in sight.
We might have to go back to base in a minute. 554 slots.
Now imagine we would be like 10 people.
Yep, that's the problem that I'm having. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Hey, how do we get stuck?
I've got it.
Oh no.
What is this shit? We just came through here. What do you mean we're stuck?
I'm a submarine now.
There you go.
I can farm underwater.
You come from underwater, we don't breathe.
Burn.
Why can I not breathe? This submarine very shit.
Got a pretty good oxygen in it. I could have survived under there for a little bit.
In people's teams, yeah, fuck it.
Oh, I just got 50-50'd.
Where are you?
50-50. That's
Wait,
why I
you
say don't
fuck
spam
me.
pick.
I didn't spam pick.
Fucking. Now I'm in yeah, no, I'm definitely dead. Radiation zone.
Like,
The Deodic too.
It will die because it's not
fix
aberrant.
your fucking game.
104 on Genesis 2 tech crop plots because it makes them grow so much quicker and give you so much more. That would have been the go for us.
I
Yeah.
can do that.
AO instinct.
That's a gas station. Combo.
You wanna
fuck.
punch me out real quick? I'm almost dead.
Fucking. Okay. Look at the fucking incubation. Holy shit.
Damn.
What?
Make wing
Twins, triplets.
triplings.
Oh, that's a fat motherfucker.
I didn't expect
the
it to be that big.
Fucking fat bitch.
Giggity. Another giggity. Imagine if you thought, oh yeah, I'll just chuck that down. I'll be back in a second to grab that. You come back and it's fucking ran off. It's already independent. Why? I wish it grew that fast. If it grew as quick as what it hatched, I'd be laughing.